What is going on, everybody? Hopefully everybody's had a marvelous Monday and their weekend went wonderfully for them, and hopefully their week has started off fantastic for them. So, finishing up Dead Space tonight. After this, we might start just a new game plus and not really worry so much about the stuff, because from what I understand, I've heard rumored that there is a secret ending to the game where I think we're on the last chapter, but you can only do it in new game plus. It deals with gathering something. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe it'll explain it more when we beat it, or it's just something we might have to jump into it and see if we can find what it's talking about. But from my understanding, there's supposed to be a hidden ending to it. Jenny, hello. How you doing, Jenny? Hopefully your week started off fantastic for you so far. I know mine has. I know I've started off for a good week. Let's start off a good week so far. Started off a good week so far. Let's see, I'm getting everything set up over here. Over here. Okay, there we go. Alright, that should be good. I'm doing good, doing good. I figured I'd be more tired than what I am, considering I only slept like 4 hours last night. By the time I got off here, got in the house and got to bed and finally got to sleep, it was like 1 o'clock this morning. And I had to be, oh no, 12 o'clock? Maybe about 12 o'clock? I don't know. I just had to be up at like 4:30 in the morning, and I might have slept 4 hours last night, but I don't feel bad. Maybe that's because I took that nap, so hooray for naps. Okay, so let's jump into it. We're here at the last portion of it. Wait, that was loud. We just got down to the planet. Right? Yeah. We're down on the planet. What's this room? Okay, yeah. Okay, this is where I filled my stasis up and all that good stuff. Ooh. But there's supposedly a hidden ending to the game. And eventually I'd like to try to get that hidden ending. I wonder what it actually does. Okay, force gun upgrade. And it also gives you more options for some of the new guns. Of course, this is what it's got. Gravity walls last much longer. I don't know what a gravity wall is. Gravity wells have a larger radius. So whatever a gravity well is, wells last much longer. It looks like there's one other upgrade you can get for this. So there's only 2 paths for this one. My contact beam still has 1 more, which I've not found. Line gun, I've not found any for the line gun. Looks like there's 4 total for the line gun. Flamethrower has 1, 2 more that I haven't got, but I haven't bought one of them. Okay. The Ripper has 2 more, and I can buy one, so there's 1 I haven't found. Pulse rifle has 2, and I haven't bought one of them. Misty, hello. Thank you for like. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. I kind of want to use a pulse rifle next playthrough, to be honest. Of course, this baby right here is maxed out. Can't help but max that thing out. And then I've got this, which I could max out my suit. Let's just max out the suit. It's no big deal. Since this is... There we go. Everything's maxed out on the suit now. That's nice. I still got 3 nodes left over. How you doing, Misty? Hopefully you had a marvelous Monday. So max my suit out. I don't know if I get a new suit or not. I feel like I should get another one. Let's see, where does this go, I wonder? Anything in this? Did I get new options? No, I don't. Inventory. Do I have anything to sell? I do. What in the world is this? An oddly intriguing artifact from the past. Sell at a store for credits. Peg. Not sure what that is. But it's worth 30,000 credits, so I'll sell it. Sell this. I wonder if I go to the new game plus, if this stuff will still be in there. Like the pulse rifle upgrade and all that stuff. Because I want to buy it before I transfer over to a new game, just in case. Okay, I can't get in that. Let's go back to this. Reload, open. It looks like everything here went bad too. I like how they have bags on their faces. I don't understand why.
This is Sergeant Bram Newman. DSEC evacuation report. The shuttle's gone. Took off and then
The
crashed
shuttle's gone.
right back down into the bay. Took a whole crowd with it. Must be 100 people dead. We've lost the rest of the shuttles. God help us. There's no way out. Anyone hearing this, do not land. I repeat, do not land on Aegis 7. Fuck the Ishimura. They left us to die.
Oh, you don't like the Ishimura? There's a marker. Pop that in there. Okay, I hear something. Sit down, clown. Is that all? Okay. Where does this go to now? Whatever. Activate that. Okay, that's all it was. I was wondering what that did, but that's all it was. I do remember this part. For the most part, they've kept a lot of this relatively the same. They really haven't changed a whole lot of the map design. Okay, I got stasis there when I need it. Energy.
Warning. Unknown biohazard detected. Quarantine in progress.
You have one of these guys. That's fantastic. I love them. Come on, come on, come on. Wait, is it not gonna spit the little thing out? Come on. Stop! God almighty, they're behind me too. Get off me. Now, of course, it's the ones that's got leg armor on. Ah, come on. I heard you. Of course you're not dead. Why is this one not dying? Get off me! Oh, Ulysses, what's up, man? Thank you for liking and sharing. We got in here?
Lifting quarantine.
Do you miss them, Isaac?
Kelly and team.
It's ridiculous. All right.
Your parents? Your mother was a unitologist. She believed.
She believes so much it killed her.
Ooh.
Is this what she would have wanted?
She did. Does that make this easier?
Maybe it's a good thing I'll never know.
Any other items besides that? That's ridiculous. Okay. Any stasis field stuff. Was there anything about that way? No. Oh, it's moving on its own. Good. Moving across. Go through that door. What's this? Plasma cutter. I guess I used quite a bit of plasma cutter that time. Jesus. Let me look around. Is there more stuff for me to do in here? Healing. A nude. Okay. I guess I need to do that. I have no idea. Makes sense. I'm gonna get items. Plenty of ammo. I'd like to have more of that. My contact beam stuff. Oh, okay, we go this way. Makes sense. This makes sense. Okay, I guess I gotta go back over this way. What is that? I can't grab whatever that is. But it's piqued my interest. I'd like to know what that is. And maybe I should save. Give me a save point, so I'm guessing it's normally the best thing to do. If it's giving me a save point, use it. There we go. Activate.
Isaac, there's no power in this section. The marker won't move. We're losing time.
It's okay. Hit test connection. What's it say?
Power failure detected. Tether generator. Gravity control.
One of the ground side gravity tethers. Maybe a busted power line. I'm on it.
Please hurry. We can't fail now.
There's one like in the wall. That's weird. Oh, that's weird. That's like glitched up. He's inside the wall. Reload this baby. There we go. So Jenny, how you been today? Everything's been good for you. Let's see. What am I moving to? I gotta say, I've been enjoying this game pretty good. I've been enjoying this game quite a bit. It seems like everybody's been kind of enjoying it, which is a good thing. It tells you they've done something right with it. Everybody seems to be enjoying it. Can't go that way. I just want to clear everything out. Necklaces came in nice. What kind of necklaces did you get? What kind did you get? My daughter was on a real big kick there. I got to get her a jewelry box. Really? See, my daughter loves that like crystals and stuff like that. She enjoys crystal stuff. She enjoys that stuff. She got her some for what is it? For Christmas. My wife got her some. Something she enjoys. That's all that matters. You know, sometimes they do have good stuff on their ads. I gotta say. Facebook does that. What she? Yeah, she loves that kind of stuff. Loves them. Like, loves her, like, birthstones and astrology and stuff like that. She loves that kind of, like, I think it's more of an interest in learning kind of thing with her. She's kind of like in the same vein that I am when it comes with it. She enjoys learning about that stuff and how that stuff works. Let's clear this place out before I go anywhere. Part of me feels like there's stuff I can get in here. Ooh. Whoa. Another battery, give me that. Found a battery. What else we got in here? Nothing behind those. Another battery. Ooh, where else? Okay, so you gotta have 3 batteries, which one of them's inside the elevator.
Power restored to central generator.
Power restored. Yeah, Facebook does have some pretty good stuff on there.
Power restored to east generator. Emergency elevator offline. Notifying maintenance.
Good thing I'm an engineer.
Power restored to west generator. Power restored to tether generators. Ready for restart. Restarting tether.
Restarting tether.
0 gravity.
Janet Isaac, power is flowing again. Come back to the marker quickly. The excavation site's just up ahead. Make us whole.
Make us whole. The back of this, I guess. I just wonder, I can't remember the exact story and what goes on here, to be honest.
Exiting 0
I don't
gravity.
remember exactly what. Really? For her, she's just getting into it. She's just getting into them. Is that right? I heard you. Come on. Okay, let's go with my big gun. Oh, did it kill him? That's pretty good, okay. I heard you coming. Those little monsters. Why are they always the last ones up? And sometimes I can kill them easy, and sometimes they don't want to die at all. Yeah, she's got some for Christmas. She really likes them. Crystal trees? I'm not seeing that. I might have to check those out. Crystal tree. Oh. I have to check that out. A crystal tree. Huh. That's interesting. some of the stuff people do with them is pretty incredible. Like the intricate design. She also loves like dream catchers and stuff like that. She's got, that's something else she wanted for Christmas. We got her dream catcher and like crystals and stuff like that.
Logging security card.
I didn't see this earlier. 3 nodes. Quite a bit of nodes. Okay, I need to move this. Bridge control. Amazon's one of those places I get lost and stuff. Like, what surprised me is there's certain things nowadays like mush together. I had to check that out. So you get to like kind of like form the tree the way you want to, is what you're saying? Like, yeah, okay, so you spray it out. That's pretty cool. Like you get to actually make the tree the way you want it. Nah, I like that. I do enjoy that idea. He's all up in my way. It must be too big for me to move. They certainly can come with me, can't he? I might check that out. She'll really like that. She likes a lot of like lighting stuff. I also got her something else she wanted for Christmas. She wanted like rope lights. So I got her like the LED like lights that are inside of a tube, like so she can hang them around the top of her room. She's like crystal lights and stuff like that. She loves all kinds of stuff like that. Like she runs those more than she does her actual lights that she has elsewhere. Where's this thing at? I gotta shoot. Huh. Okay, there's one here. That should open me up something, I guess. Nothing by me. That's surprising. Bossy Mary, thank you for a like. Nick, thank you for a like. What's up, Nick? How you doing, man? Okay, yeah, I'll probably get shoot you a message probably sometime this week, asking you a few questions about some stuff, because she really loves that stuff. And like I said, she's starting to get into it more as time goes on. Which, I mean, it's a cool hobby. Like, it's kind of like, you know, I don't know if you've ever went to any of those one things, but I remember when I was younger, our school would, oh crap, kind of scared me there, big boy. Another one. Chris, thank you for liking, man. My school would take us to like these places where you do like geological stuff. And when I mean like geological, I don't mean like, you get like some, you know, geothermal stuff. Like you could find things like that, but it's like a sifting type thing where you can sift through rocks, sand, and all this other stuff to find stuff. Like a panner, like you're panning something. Oh God, I hate these guys. Okay, did I kill them all? Good. I don't like those little dudes that explode. Yeah, like the old gold miners and stuff like that. We had stuff like that, and you would, you know, they'd give you these big sacks of this like dirt and let you pan it. It was pretty cool. It's just a cool little like panner thing. And you can find like little pieces of gold, or you know, like, you know, certain kind of rocks like cat's eye, tiger's eye, stuff like that. So they were cool. I liked them. Or I loved going like around here. You can do it and go arrowhead hunting. I used to love going arrowhead hunting and stuff like that. Or looking for fossils. You can do it around here, some of the creeks and stuff like that. You can go searching for them. Like little leaf imprints, or, you know, little bug imprints and stuff like that. Pretty cool stuff. Like that makes me slowly wait. Okay, go through. Go this, that. Save point. I guess I shall save. I shall. I'll save here on this one. On Dead Space. Storage chamber. Okay, this is actually taken to the excavation site. Okay, return it to the pedestal. So we're at the pedestal now.
You're almost there, Isaac. Get the marker to the pedestal. Hurry!
Okay, that wasn't too bad. I gotta find ways to get rid of these, I guess. Good. I got a leg there. Got them both. This place is messed up. You know, part of me is like, I'd love to go to like, oh, let's go to outer space. And then part of me is like, nah, absolutely not. Something about the whole lack of control while in space, I don't think I could handle. I don't think I can handle it. What would be the reason for me to come over here? There has to be another piece for me to shoot somewhere. Or another tentacle for me to... Okay, it's not gonna give me any other hints besides it's in this area. I know it's not over there. I killed that one. It got rid of some of that on the walkway, which opened that up for me to walk onto the walkway. Can't hit that button yet. So it means it has to be over here somewhere, right? There has to be something I'm missing somewhere. What am I not seeing? What am I not seeing right now? Huh. Yeah, pretty much. That's it. Another thing is like with space, like in general with space or anything like that, I don't like the sense of helplessness that you would have if you were just free floating in space. What am I missing here? I'm missing something. Okay, that's not what I need to shoot. We're looking for some kind of like weird yellow pulsing node. I'm trying to find one to shoot to get rid of these tentacles. It looks like how it's kind of got that like weird, you know, pulse to it, but there'll be like a knot or something in it. It's be nothing but yellow, and you have to shoot it to make it this stuff leave. And normally you can follow it and try to see where one's at, but I don't see where one's at. I don't see anything down here. I'm missing something somewhere and I don't know where it's at. I'm guessing I came over here. Let's retrace my steps. I came over here. There was one right here. I shot it. Boom. I can't go over here into this. So I shot this one. Boom. It got rid of that over there. I turned around to come back this way. Is it in front of a building? Let's go see. Killed those two guys. You're sitting in front of a building. I think like right over here? Wasn't that? If it's not that. Higher up. I don't see anything though. I do see like a man in the wall over there. About this building or I don't see one on this building. On the building, okay. Because there's either one that's closer to me, so you're saying like this building here. I've seen in front of this building here, or you're talking about this building over here. See, I don't see a yellow note though. See, I had to get rid of this. This is in my way, and normally you can follow it, which it would be this way on one of these, but I follow this, there's nothing on it. Where's it going? It's going... Is that it there? Right there it is. See it? That's it. So you have to come over here. Wow, okay. There it is. That's what they look like. That was ridiculous. Yeah, see, that's ridiculous. I didn't even know that was there. Yeah, I don't want you to blow up and just send those little critters out. What are you doing? You scared? Good, you should be. Okay. Yeah, they're odd. Like, I figured if I followed it, I would find it. I didn't expect it to be there. And see, there's another one right here on the ground. Now they're gonna be easier to find. Okay, that's a dead body there. So here's the other one. Pop that one.
Please, Isaac, the hive mind is coming. You have to make us whole.
Come on, these little monsters. Jesus Christ, I got blew up into the torso. Nothing but a bloody torso. Okay, where's this gonna start me back at? Where are you gonna start me back at here? Right here, okay. That's fine and dandy. At least I know what I'm up against now. I'll go with this to kill the first one.
You're almost there, Isaac. Get the marker to the pedestal. Hurry!
Easy with that. Okay, now I know where they all are. So there's one there, so I'm not gonna be searching for that one. But I want to kill this one first. Kill that first group that comes out. Rotate. So here they come. That. Stomp. All right, get this one right here. Have another group coming. There wasn't nothing left of you. Up to you. I hate these little things. Sometimes those things that die easy, and then sometimes they don't want to die at all. Heal up some. There we go. Now that one went a lot rougher than the last time. Okay, so what I want to do now is go to this, get prepared, pop out the big dog and blow him up real quick.
Please, Isaac! The hive mind is coming! You have to make us whole!
Come on! Ridiculous! Come on! I hate these little things. Oh, these things are pitiful. Yeah, here. All right, there we go. I'm healed up decent now. These things are terrible. Got the big dog out in case I gotta deal with something else. Lay down. Can't do anything in there, huh? Okay, now I can move this.
Reunited with the pedestal.
Yeah, reunited with the pedestal. Blah 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 blah. I think it should be reunited, and it feels so good. Reunited, like I knew we would. Okay, Back on the pedestal like it was. Nicole, why's it not bothering you?
Thank you, Isaac. I always believed in you.
Nicole.
We're whole again. We are whole.
Emergency. Geo-orbital gravity tethers offline. Tectonic load released. Impact imminent. All personnel, evacuate immediately.
Payload. I'll restart the tether. Buy us time.
Go.
Rerouting gravity tether controls.
Come on, come on.
Well, it doesn't like it's gonna work.
Forget it, Isaac. There's no fixing this.
Let her go, Daniels.
Let who go? Can't you see how delusional you are?
We've got to go. The payload from the planet crack is about to fall.
I gave you a chance to come around, Isaac. But if you still won't see it, I'll help you. One last time.
Rig link override.
This time, watch to the end.
Isaac, it's me. Oh, I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything. I just wish I could talk to someone. It's all falling apart.
Oh, it's all
here.
around the room. Okay.
I can't believe what's happening. Strange. Such a little thing. Just
Why
had
did
to
Kendra come
talk.
back?
That's all this research was in the end. Not much, is it? Just how to make it listen when he begged for convergence. But I had a different prayer. It spoke. And then it listened. Make this stop, I said. Maybe it understood, but
Oh, okay. So she ended up helping Mercer, trying to basically double agent him.
I can't return what was taken. Why can't I see you again, Isaac? I loved you.
Oh, what'd she do? Kill
I
herself?
always loved you.
So did I leave Liz on the Ishimura and she just die up there? I didn't think about that lady from hydroponics. She like smiling the whole time?
She's Elizabeth Cross.
Oh, it's
That's
Elizabeth.
scientist from
Oh,
hydroponics.
I didn't know that.
You both saw what the marker wanted you to see. Jacob Temple for her, and Nicole for you. Jacob.
I was wondering, did I just let her die up there?
No.
No, she can't be. What the hell did you do?
You did this to yourself. Nicole's been dead this whole time. You just couldn't handle it, could you? Because if she's gone, at least now it'll be in safe hands. The marker won't turn anyone else into its puppet. Give me the loader remote. No. It's over. We're whole again. For Christ's sake, I'm not going to ask again, Cross.
No, enough people have died.
Then just do it. I've got nothing left to lose.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, never mind. I guess she died.
You'll never recover from what the marker's done to you.
Roswell drops, all this will be buried. Just like Earth Gov wanted. Warning. Seismic activity increasing. Evacuate to safe location.
Is that what it was in the original one too? I don't remember that little twist. I do not remember that twist.
I can still make it before she leaves.
Why does it keep giving me credits? Like, you need more credits. Here, take more. More credits, there you go. Yeah, the healing's what I want. And ammo doesn't hurt. Give me all kinds of stuff now, look at this. Raining me stuff. Okay, so that does work. I was wondering if that actually worked, if you could hit those, because I've been shooting them. Let's save real quick. Actually, workbench. I don't think I can do anything else. No, not that beam. Where's the save station? There's save station. Save station. Let's save right here. Yeah, save right here. I didn't know that. I forgot about that twist. It's been such a long time since I played the game. I didn't remember the actual twist in it. I feel a sneeze coming on. Whoa, excuse me. Sorry.
Last warning, Isaac. I mean it.
Yeah, that was a waste of space. Dead space, if you will. Yeah. Good one, Tim. I like that. What's going on, Tim? How you doing, man?
Isaac.
Oh, there went Daniels. I like how Isaac was still sad about her dying. Like, no! So I'm just an engineer.
This is all I got left.
I missed. Ugh. Fine. Come on. Smile again. Smile. Come on. Stop moving. Stop moving. Stop. Another one. What are these things? Okay, I don't like what these are. Oh, okay. I feel like if I don't kill him, something's gonna come out of it. Ugh. No, stop moving so much. Heal up. There's another one down. Okay, good, good, good. Grab all his goods. explosive one. Save me some ammo there. Give me whatever's over here. What we got going on now? Fill up. Stop. Okay, let's go. How'd you like that? I say didn't like it because it's getting ready to attack again. Okay, I got acid. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just moving left and right. Oh, acid. Here? That's moving left and right. This isn't too bad. Pop another one. Oh crap, I don't want to be on... well, I was wanting to be on the other side. Okay, so the acid's not lasting that long. Okay, she's spitting acid now. Sometimes I do turn down sensitivity because sometimes they want, like, I guess some people think, oh, the higher sensitivity, the better you are at the game. I mean, I guess, but I can understand not having it like dog water slow or something like that, but you know, but you want it somewhat responsive. But sometimes you can't get a good aim on certain things. Oh god, you got that on me, okay. Just keep strafing. Blow that up. Reload. Okay, we're going back into this. Okay. Come on. Stop, stop, stop. Boom. Sling me down. So cinematic. Is that all for the hive mind? Mess with the wrong engineer. That's all I can say. Kill the hive mind. Leave the planet. It's like, yeah, I took care of him. Yeah, big monster, kill it. That's what we gotta do. I just like how the guy that survives is just the engineer. He's like, oh, it's just an engineer. It's like, what kind of engineer? Just general purpose. That destroy the planet? Yeah, that's what you would think. Exodus set a benchmark. 2 achievements there. Don't know what they were, but got them. But what's funny is they killed that whole ship of trained soldiers. Just one did. There he is, Isaac. That's true. He's like, oh, that's just the train's cook.
Oh, I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry.
God, Steven Seagal has some pretty good. Like, you watch him and you're like, they were just good bad movies. That's the best thing about Steven Seagal movies. They're just good bad movies. What was the one when he was on the train? See, supposedly there's a secret ending to this. Fast forward. I can go 16 times. Yeah. Where are you gonna work at? Well, I guess, you know, I'm an engineer. I guess I'll go work in some kind of plant. Well, you had to deal with these necromorphs. I guess, but I mean, what if I just want to be a, you know, Best Buy blue shirt employee? Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, also able to travel. I like that. That's a good one. Able to repair HVAC units, plane engines, save humanity by killing monsters, and able to travel where needed to perform these tasks. And you're like, ah, that's a talented engineer, I gotta say. I just imagine like he shows up at Best Buy and everybody. Well, it's kind of like the whole Ash thing. You really think of like Ash when you watch Ash versus Evil Dead. He's like. And he'll go, he's like, I saved the world from, you know, the Deadites. And they're like, you're just Ashy Slashy. And he's like, no, what? See, there's advanced soldier rig level 6, level 6 suit unlocked. Your progress has been saved. You unlock New Game Plus. Nice. But supposedly there's another ending you can get through New Game Plus. Yeah, in New York City, you're just not qualified enough. I know you went to outer space. You were able to repair an entire ship on your own and be able to move around the place, no problem. A feat on its own. You were able to deal with a alien outbreak and you know, basically save humanity. But you're just not qualified enough to work here. Sorry, I do apologize. We're looking for someone with more experience. Yeah, Ash gets no respect. It's a funny thing. Starting a new game plus will carry weapons, items, credits, and upgrades to your completed playthrough. They can be retrieved from the storage of any store whatever. You will face new enemies and perhaps find new mysteries to uncover. So okay, so I could face new enemies and perhaps find new mysteries to uncover. Isaac deals much more damage, takes much less damage. His oxygen tank. Oh, what? Oh, that was story. I was like, what is this? Oh, I can pick whatever difficulty. Yeah, see, that's what I beat it on. Hard. Isaac takes much more damage. Enemies take much less damage. Enemies and Isaac both take baseline damage. Isaac deals more damage and takes less damage. And his oxygen tank lasts somewhat longer. Enemies' grappling attacks are somewhat easier to escape. And then story, of course, Isaac deals much more damage, takes much less damage, and his oxygen tank lasts much longer. Isaac also automatically heals automatically, and enemy grapples are much easier to escape. I already beat it on hard. I come right back into it. But Ash is an interesting one because he technically saved the world from the Deadites, and they're like, he goes back to work at like, where was he? I guess he was working at his dad's hardware store, wasn't he? He basically took over the hardware store from his dad. Can you skip stuff? So he's an engineer and ship system specialist. So he's pretty good. So he's the only one that lives through it. You can't skip cutscenes, can you?
I wish I could talk to you.
Well, there's not many cutscenes anyway.
I'm sorry about everything. I just wish I could talk to someone. It's all falling apart here. I can't believe what's happening.
That's the same video she showed at the end, but we watched it all the way to the end.
Such a little thing.
She kills herself. So he already knew she was dead.
Nicole?
Yeah. First deferred from her in weeks.
We're 5 minutes out. You still got that thing on repeat? Guess you really
Or
miss
did he know?
Fishermer is not a job you turn down, but 6 months apart with only vid calls. It's rough. Easy to say the wrong thing.
I don't blame you. I'd listen to my girlfriend over Hammond reciting security protocols.
Forewarned is forearmed, Miss Daniels.
So you keep saying.
Here we go.
It's like everybody here dies except for the engineer. It's so funny.
Just 7. Imagine 6 months staring at that chunk of rock.
To an independent miner, that's paradise. Aegis 7 is one of the richest finds in CEC history. Some prospecting team set up for life. Now, where is she?
It said I get to fight new enemies. So there's new enemies somewhere in this, Nick. I've got new mysteries to uncover, and I think that gives you an alternate ending. I just saw something saying there's an alternate ending in New Game Plus. I don't know what it is or what you have to do to get this, ending, but it's supposedly here. Hello, Shanta. How you doing? Hello.
I'm not taking any chances with CEC.
How you doing?
No chances, huh? Is that why you were digging into my personnel files before we left?
You check your file access?
I'm a computer analyst. Comes with the job.
I ran standard CEC background checks, Miss Daniels.
I'm glad you're doing
You
good.
want to work in the big leagues. You have to play ball.
No, it doesn't sound good.
Sir.
But of course I went with I always like playing on, for some reason, the Dead Space games, they feel good to play them on the harder difficulties. I don't know what it is. I played through all the other ones on the hardest difficulties, and I could choose, except for like the one where it's like, basically there's the impossible difficulty. And I've not done that on here because if you die, you die. Now granted, after playing it through that one time, I could probably do pretty good on it now because I think my first death didn't come until much later in my playthrough. But
sounds like their communication array is busted.
all it takes is me to mess up.
Broken encoder.
There's a couple times I should have died at this,
in 48 hours.
and I was just able to spam heals.
That gives you plenty of time to catch up with Nicole.
Yeah, I hope so.
Jen, Johnston, take us in.
Jen Johnston.
Automated docking. Let's go.
We're losing control.
You know,
Daniel!
I'm trying to think of games that truly made me upset playing them. Like, I got upset playing games, but yes, I did. I beat it. I just got done with it, actually. I just beat the last boss, and I was like, I want to mess around with a new Game Plus here. Because like I said, you can get different ending. I just wonder what the different ending is. But the with game difficulties, it depends on which games I'm playing. Like I won't pick ones where it's like it deletes my save, because I don't, especially in my first playthrough, I don't know the game, but I will play it on the 100.
Or worse.
That was,
Good call on the stabilizer, Isaac.
Gotta always read the manual.
and then the
What the fuck's going on with flight control? That guidance
there's only been
system's a death
2
trap.
games
Better add it to your repair list.
that I've had to
Jen,
change the
what's our
difficulty from their hardest setting when I was playing them.
Support booster. Got a fire in one of the stabilizers and
because I just couldn't do it. Like,
singularity.
no matter how frustrated I got, it didn't matter if I was frustrated. It wasn't possible for me to do it.
Johnston, stay with the Kelly. We'll send a medic.
Or at least
Everyone else with me.
I wasn't going to spend 3 hours working on the same exact part. And of course, the two games that did that was Gears of War 5 was one that made me change difficulties, and the first Gears of War. Why'd I get another achievement there?
Crap, we came down hard.
Not a great start.
Yeah, Gears 5 is one, and then and God of War, the first God of War. I think it was the first God of War. And the sad thing about the first God of War is I got all the way to the very end of the game, last room before like the little boss area, and I couldn't do it because I had absolutely no healing and no way to get through that last area. My life was just too low, and it was just complete and utter luck if I were to beat it. It wasn't like you know, I knew what everything did. I knew, you know, what was coming. I just couldn't get that luck, and it would just had to be a lucky run where my life was so low because I was doing it with one hit of life. So it just was that was painful. What was with that? What was Shin's walk there? He's doing like a little waddle shuffle there. That was pretty good. I like that.
At least we didn't take out the sign.
It holds the record for the highest number of planet crashes, with 34 to date, and highest dead weight.
May as well get signed in.
Product at 14 trillion.
Yeah. Now, Gears 5, the reason that game I couldn't beat on the hardest difficulty, I had to lower the difficulty, is because their checkpoint system was terrible. I beat all the other Gears on the harder difficulties. It was just that one specifically I couldn't do anything with, and it was so frustrating.
Rig synced. Collect kinesis and stasis modules from Acting Chief Engineer Jacob Temple. Location? Error. Employee not found.
Jacob Temple.
I can't read security.
Same for the chief engineer. What is wrong with their comms?
But it's just like that Thing game we were playing where I was automatically getting damage done to me at that last portion, like there was no way to escape it. That's why I had to go redo that boss until I was able to beat it and have extra health to be able to beat it, which is ridiculous. But
Someone left in a hurry.
I don't think you should do games where it's like unavoidable damage. Just so
Where's the
frustrating
security
at times.
detail? Where's anybody?
Chin walks all funny for some
There's
reason.
nothing logged. No duty roster. No power to the elevator.
For God's sake. That security console's still working. Isaac, get a damage report. I'm done playing around.
Exactly. Unless I was going to play the entire game again, and knowing what I know, it's, you know, hindsight's 2020.
Oh God, that smell.
What have you got, Isaac?
Shit. It's not just.
Yeah, I know. I got quite a bit. I'll probably end up doing the
red. Engines, hull,
pulse rifle this time around.
Could do that kind of damage to a planet cracker.
Okay, I got us some power. Ventilation's up. Power to the elevator shaft.
Positive anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
Another malfunction?
No. Our quarantine systems are all fine.
I like how, even though it's a quarantine system, they still come through the vents. It doesn't make any sense. That would be something that would shut because of, like, I guess, viruses and whatnot in the air. You figure ductwork or ventilation would stop. Yeah. More stressful than what I like. I have no way to defend myself. Compared to earlier, I had stuff to defend myself. See you later. Hello, Sylvia. How you doing? Hello, hello. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Yes, my year started off fantastic though. From 1 month in, it's already been a fantastic year. Can't ask for much more. Can't stomp yet. Did I get it fully upgraded like a normal one? An engineer's weapon, one of the best weapons to deal with these creatures. It is, it's already upgraded, nice. Coming to help you, buddy. I waste a shot. Sorry, buddy. Couldn't help you. You know, there's a lot of times you would think that Isaac could save some people, but he just doesn't. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I feel you on the overworked and tired. I've been doing a whole lot of like, I've been very, very busy this month. Like extremely busy. Like I'm going on about like 4 hours of sleep. But, you know, for some reason I feel like I function a little bit better on less sleep. Like people are like, you need like 6 to 8 hours of sleep. I feel like I do better on 4 to 6 hours.
Nothing I can do.
I should. I hope they do a remake for it, which they probably will as good as this did.
We need to get to the bridge. There's 1,000 people on board. Someone will be there.
We can't.
The third one isn't bad.
Locked down because of the quarantine.
I think it gets a lot of grief. The second Dead Space or third Dead Space does. But the director, you know, like the creator of Dead Space, he explained it quite well. I like the way he explained everything with the reason why Dead Space is the way it is.
I'll handle it.
And he basically explained it in a way like in Dead Space 1 and this one, it feels more like a survival horror because Isaac's never dealt with this stuff. He's still trying to figure out what's going on with the necromorphs, what's causing it, and he's still trying to figure out how to kill them and, you know, dealing with this stuff for the first time. The second one, he's more familiar with it, but he's starting to uncover more of what's going on, the inner workings of the, you know, I guess the science of unitology and all that stuff. And then in the third one, by that point, he's a pro. Is the way they were kind of like doing it. That would be cool if they did make it multiplayer. That'd be some cool stuff. I don't think I need to go down this hallway yet. Yeah, I gotta go down that hallway later. Let's go this way first. Forgot about him. He's an engineer like me. I wish I had that.
Security clearance required.
It'd be funny if you had security clearances already and just walked through everything you wanted to go through. See, I didn't have security clearance. I should have come back to that place. Be a stasis. I think you can. I think you can play multiplayer in Dead Space 3. It has like a co-op thing to it. I'm pretty sure. Now, do I remember much about the co-op? Not really. But I do remember having it. Oh, okay, kind of scared me. Forgot about it. They do a good job of like getting those jump scares on you. There's a bathroom down here I can go into, right? Wonder when I start seeing new enemies. I wish I got to keep the master key I had to get from getting all those rigs. Garfield, thank you for liking the share. Appreciate that. You know, gaming has definitely changed. I love, playing games and, gaming in general. But I'll tell you this much. The whole landscape of gaming has changed a lot since, my heyday of gaming, if you will. Like, back in the day, it wouldn't have been uncommon for me to get this game like one afternoon after I got off from school, go home, play this game for like 8 hours straight, and then go to bed, get up, and play it the whole next day.
I got a damaged tram car on the tracks, and if the whole
just what I would. That's just what I would do.
Temple here, sending a station
and granted, I'm an adult now, and I can't really do that. But I tried to go back and play WoW Classic when that was out. Yeah, Call of Duty, I played a lot of Call of Duty. I loved Call of Duty back in the day. I played a lot of Modern Warfare 2 and a lot of Black Ops 2. Black Ops and Black Ops 2. I played a lot of both of those. That was my heyday of first-person shooters. I played a lot of those. Halo 1, I played a lot of Halo 1 now. A SOCOM fan? SOCOM was really good, Garfield. I enjoyed that. That was more realistic and tactical. I do remember playing those. But yeah, it's probably more in the Xbox 360 era that I played a lot more first-person shooters. That's when they really picked up. Okay, I see what they mean by harder enemies. They added in some of the later game enemies early on in the game. I see what's going on now. They had some of the harder enemies in the game, like the armored ones and fast ones and stuff right here in the very beginning versus not throwing them in later.
Replacement complete.
Good.
You got it. The tram was jamming the whole system.
That's one down. You said a data board was fried too?
Inventory says there's a spare board in the maintenance bay.
I'm in the same boat. I'll be 36 this year. And I'm like, I felt my age the other day. I was at work and I was sitting there and we had a new person come in and I was training them and whatnot. And they're like, I was like, yeah, I remember, the first animes I watched, because I guess they were getting into Naruto and watching Naruto. And I was like, yeah, I remember started watching anime probably when I was in middle school. And it was your typical animes that you always started, like those ones that everybody's like, these are the animes you need to watch. I was like, oh, okay. And it was, of course, like Ninja Scroll, Ghost in the Shell, Trigun, the staples back in the day that you would watch. Princess Mononoke, stuff like that. And she's like, never heard of any of those. And I was like, ugh, my age is getting to me. And then she said something else, but she was like, one of the people at work with, their name is Sheena, and she's like, I didn't know that was her name, because they call her by her nickname. And she's like, I've never met a Sheena before. And I was like, really? You've never met a Sheena before? And she's like, well, you've been around longer than me, so I'd say you've seen you've seen one. And I was like, you don't have to call me old in a backhanded way. It hurts. But I look older than what I probably, you know, some people would guess, because I got a big beard and it's gray, and then of course I shaved my head, so people probably think I look much older than what I actually am. But it was a funny little interaction. I got a kick out of it. Like, you know, I'm not one of those people that's like, oh man, I'm getting old, it sucks. Yeah, getting old sucks and everything, but you know, it's gonna happen. What can I do? I'm not like Cher and can turn back time. I know you're not dead. I'm not Cher and can turn back time. If I could find a way. Take back all the things that hurt you, and you'd say. Ooh. Okay, never mind. You would think that, but obviously, yep. That scared the crap out of me. I thought there was something coming in here. I don't remember. You know, I'm one of those people. It's like, it's funny to me when they, you know, people, you know, just kind of like, because like I said, I'm at the point, you know, I guess, you know, I'm kind of, maybe it's different for some people, and maybe it won't hit me till I am older. I guess is another way I could look at it. Is that it might not hit me till I'm much older that I am getting older, if you know what I mean. You know, maybe when I pass the threshold of 40, then I start going, oh, now my age is starting to bother me. But at the moment, my age doesn't really bother me too much. Which I guess I'm lucky in that aspect. I can't. But like I said, maybe it is different for some people, or I guess maybe it's also like a big thing of it is like an experience that makes you feel that, you know, that kind of age, you know, that you are getting older. But yeah, it's funny to me because I think it's funny when, like, you know, these people, they're like, you know, 18, 19, 20 years old, like, you know, low 20s, you know, you're like, oh man, I don't remember that at all. And you're like, or my favorite thing is like, how many people actually probably mess with VHSs back in the day? You know, I know what VHSs are, but the only reason my daughter knows about them is because where I grew up with VHSs, I have VHSs of like, and my wife has VHSs of like old Disney movies and stuff like that. And when they're a kid, you're like, here, you know, you can use this. It's a lot easier for a kid, you know, to use a VHS player than a DVD player. It's just simply, you know, stick this, you know, big block thing into this hole, and it plays a movie. Where am I supposed to go? Am I going the wrong way? Yeah, I am. So it just is what it is there. It's life experience. But then again, also, I think of it this way. In our lifetime, and probably, you know, my generation and, you know, the previous generation, the world changed quite a bit. when you really think of the two generations between like computers and, you know, the internet and all that stuff. A lot changed in the past, you know, 30 years. At least to what I can remember, you know. I'm 30, I'll be 36 this year. And I was gonna say, give me an arm, I'm gonna throw it, but I can't take his arm. Yep, I forgot about you. You know, like high-speed internet. Not everybody had high-speed internet. It was like dial-up. But there's people who do not, like, even my wife doesn't even, she never had dial-up. So she doesn't even know about that. They always had like DSL was the least they had. And I never had DSL at my parents, but that was also because like they lived out in the daggum boonies and we didn't get that. I had to deal with AOL on, you know, American Online and stuff like that, AOL or whomever was offering, you know, offering dial-up internet at the time. But yeah, I got you. I got you. Now, I'm surprised I'm not tired right now, to be honest. Like I said, I didn't sleep much last night. I stayed up later streaming this than what I thought I would have, because I was enjoying it so much and I wanted to play it more, so I ended up staying up later than what I should have, being that I had to get up early. I can't remember, you know, I was a big Dragon Ball fan back in the day. Oh, my favorite thing with dial-up, and this is a story on Igor. If you guys don't know who that is, Igor is my cousin. You guys haven't followed him, go check him out at Igor's Lair. But, you know, okay, something's coming. I'll just wait here. It's up above me, coming around. I missed that. I got his leg, so that's not bad. We used to play a lot of StarCraft back at... Oh, you came up behind me. How are you not dead? Yeah, they definitely added those guys in, which are extremely annoying. But we used to play StarCraft back in the day. And he was like me, out in the boonies. Lived in the boonies. Granted, he was more in the boonies than what I was. But we would play StarCraft, and he was on dial-up, and I was on dial-up. But I had a cell phone. Yeah, StarCraft, I loved it. Loved some StarCraft back in the day. But we were playing, you know, we'd be playing StarCraft. It was me and my buddies, and you know, some of his friends. What is this? Marker fragment. Okay, so I've got to collect those things. Marker fragments. That wasn't around. It obviously makes a noise. I heard it like vibrating. I think that's what I got to start collecting is marker fragments.
We can't stay here much longer. Hearing a lot
That's the only thing different I've noticed so far as an item. So I guess we got to collect marker fragments to get the other ending.
Get ready to go.
But okay, I got off on a tangent. Got off my story. Talk about marker fragments. I don't think I can upgrade anything here. Let me check. First, I can upgrade another weapon. My contact beam is maxed. What weapon do I want to use now? I kind of want to use the pulse rifle, to be honest. I could upgrade that thing all the way for now. Or the Ripper's a cool one. Gains additional ricochet. Flamethrower, what does it do? Increases the range of the primary fire. I'm gonna try this. What does this do? Sure, let's go with this. I want to use an assault rifle. I can always return it for 5K. Okay, my StarCraft story. So we've been playing StarCraft. I remember one of my buddies, he had like high-speed internet, like DSL or whatever, so you could get on the phone. Well, Igor lived out in the middle of nowhere, and he couldn't get a cell phone. They didn't have cell phone service where he was. So we've been playing StarCraft, and you know, and all of a sudden, like, he's getting ready to, like, you know, pretty much beat our buddy, and like, he's getting ready to win. And then all of a sudden his phone would ring, and he would go, okay. So when his phone rings, what'd that mean? He just got kicked offline. So the other guy would like call and kick him offline. Call and kick him offline right in the middle of the game. And like part of it wasn't malicious, it was just kind of like a funny thing, like, you know, you beat me, yeah. Crap. Wait a minute, is there another door I can go into in here? I feel like there was another door up here, wasn't there? No, there isn't. Keep forgetting there's also a map I could just look at. It would have been easier. Yeah, it's just an elevator. Okay. In that room there. Okay, back in here. Exactly. You pick up the phone and you get that crazy, like, screeching noises and stuff like that. But, you know, I always played StarCraft. I love Diablo. You know, Blizzard back in the day had some bangers. Is it behind me? Okay. I had to turn around real quick because I always feel like something's always behind me. But, you know, you play Diablo 2. I played a lot of Diablo 2. Love Diablo 2. And then of course it got into, you know, the era of WoW. And I played WoW for, you know, all the way up to Wrath of the Lich King originally. And then I went back and played the classics here recently, and it definitely, that's what I'm saying, like, it definitely changed the whole feeling of gaming from, you know, when I was younger to, I guess, today's gamers. Today's gamers are all about min-maxing and, you know, playing the game to the most efficiency they can. Not because they're wanting to save time, because they're wanting to, you know, go do something else besides play the game.
Comms are still down though, so be ready for anything.
It's more or less they want to do better in the game to do more in the game. Instead of playing one character, they're playing two characters. So if I can get done in half the time, I can play the other character and do the same thing. You're like, I guess, to almost like you're working so hard at the game, it's almost like work. And this is kind of like the mentality gaming's turned to nowadays. People don't game just for fun. They game for a sense of competition? Yeah. Well, see, a lot of stuff back in the day, it was miniatures. They've done a good job with miniatures and stuff like that, and it aged well. A lot of miniature stuff aged, you know, even though you go back and look at it now, you're like, it's you know,
Security request retrieved.
you can look at it and say, you know,
We shot that fucker right between the eyes and it didn't die. Smith had to shoot its fucking arms and legs off. For God's sake, send help!
Can't listen to that. Run. Like, you still go back and watch those though, they look really good. Like special effects and whatnot. Like, you go back, like, you know, one of my favorite movies, The Thing, it's all practical effects in The Thing. So if you ask me, the movie still is good to this day. The remake of Night of the Living Dead by I think Tom Savini did the remake for it. The game or the movie still holds up pretty well. A lot of those things that you don't really realize, they hold up very well. Like Titanic used miniatures. They didn't use like CGI. They use a lot of like the whole Titanic sinking and stuff like that in that movie was all a miniature. It's all miniatures. Granted, it was like some kind of huge miniature. It wasn't actually like a true like tiny thing. It was like people inside of a giant swimming pool with like a big boat doing stuff with it.
There's no survivors. Daniels is trying to get to the tank.
Come on, get the arm off. Jesus Christ. I could not get his arm to come off. But I you know, it's interesting where, you know, everything's come and changed and stuff like that. And to see things where, you know, it's kind of an odd thing to say, but it makes you feel old to say, you know, a lot of stuff's changed in my lifetime, even though I've still got, you know, I'm not even halfway done with my life technically. Well, I guess if I died at 70, I guess I'm halfway there. I guess I'm halfway there, if that's the case. Is anything else on this ship?
Hey, Isaac. What have you got on you? Is that blood?
Haley, I need you to listen.
Pretty much.
The Ishimura's overrun with... they're fucking monsters.
True.
You didn't hear anything?
Christine. I remember Christine. That was an old Dodge Fury.
We need to kill you in
An old Dodge, or Plymouth Fury. Plymouth Fury, which technically is Dodge, Chrysler, Plymouth. They're all the same company. And then Carrie was good. There was, you know, those movies back then. Go. April, thank you for like. Debbie, thank you for like. Appreciate that. Get out of here. Yo, hey. Put me out the window. You know, those movies. Like I said, even in the 80s, they're not bad. Like. '80s movies were still pretty darn good, I gotta say it. Okay, so they definitely put stronger enemies into the game. Like enemies you don't fight until later on in the game.
Isaac, what's happening down there?
Johnson's gone. Kellyan too. The Singularity Core overloaded.
No!
Kellyan was our only way home. We're trapped.
No! I'm not losing two good people for nothing. What about the command computer?
It's a brick. All the primary systems are locked down with the captain's codes.
So we find Captain Matthias, track his rig.
Find Captain Matthias. Tracker's brick. Good old-fashioned horror movies, you know. And what's funny is you go back and watch some of them.
Status deceased.
Even the captain? God.
Isaac, you're
Some of the old school
and cut through maintenance. Find the captain's
horror
body
movies. You go back and watch them, and ones you used to think were really good aren't as good as you remember them. At least by story means. Like maybe it's where you kind of grew up and you kind of pay attention to certain things more.
Chen?
Hammond, run!
Shit.
Chen? But I love some old Stephen King. Stephen King stuff is really good though, you know, like the original Pet Sematary. Pet Sematary was really good. Like I said, I think a lot of it was just, you know, where you were younger. Like certain things, like Chucky. Chucky was an odd one to me because it's like, you know, the thought of Chucky, yeah, it's a scary, you know, thought, killer doll, you don't know it. You know, one of your dolls just randomly decides to wake up one night and kill you, kind of thing. Oh, it's terrifying in a sense when you really think about it. Suit level 6 EFD rig, sure, let's get it. Yes, I've got plenty of cash to buy it. So get them additional upgrades for it. But what I lost my train of thought. Looking like one of the guys to the Valor. Yeah, it turned into comedy because adults thought it was not as scary as kids did because, you know, kids' imaginations run wild. Let's see, I want to use this pulse rifle, move to inventory. I'm using this time around instead of my big boy over here. Where's big boy? Actually, you know what? Move to storage. Oh, okay. I can't do it yet. Okay. So this. But by far, you go back and watch it. You're like, it is scary. I'm not gonna say that Chucky's not a scary like thing. It's Chucky. Chucky, killer doll, and I don't like it. Where's this? Pulse rifle. Get this upgrade. There we go. Give me that. I'll use that and check it out. Could buy some ammo for it, but what I'm going to do is go inventory. I'm going to move the storage. Move to storage. Go over to storage. I'm going to take out some ammo. No, I didn't want to sell that. Okay, I guess I sold it. Where's big boy at? Big boy's going to be my inventory. He's gonna take care of me if anything goes awry. He's my stomper, if you will. He'll stomp anything that gets in my way if I have to use it. I should buy some ammunition for this gun. At least a few clips. About 10,000 be fine. Be nice. To medical. Can't take the tram, can I? No. Bench. Use this bench. Upgrade. Yep, upgrade. Power nodes. Suit. What did I get for this new suit? I didn't get any more health, but I got stasis stuff. Okay, not really worried about that. What was the new one for this? It says greatly increased fire rate. Sure. I just need 3 more to finish this gun up. That's pretty cool. Let's go suit. I guess I'll get some stuff in here. Let's go duration. duration. Oh, another duration. I want duration. Well, I guess I'll just max it out. Kinetic range. Kinetic 3 damage. Max up everything. But there's certain horror movies you'll go back and, you know, watch nowadays, and they're still scary. Like the idea of it. Like one I thought was always scary. It's like the idea of Nightmare on Elm Street. I thought the fact that you can't get away from the guy is pretty scary. Good night to you, Sylvia. Get you some rest. I won't be too far behind you, to be honest. I can feel it starting to catch up to me too. I've been up since 4:30 this morning, so I feel you completely on it. I did come down this way, didn't I? But I gotta have a level 1 car key to get in there. Interesting. But some of my favorite, you know, of course I love zombies and, you know, most stuff like that. Zombie movies were probably some of the most interesting ones. The only one I could say that I truly was like, I liked it and thought it was a good movie, but made it more, maybe more on edge, is like it was those, what's they called, the Night of the was it the Return of the Living Dead and stuff like that. I see you lurking. I see you lurking. I see you lurking. What's going on, best friend? How you doing? Hello, hello. How's it going, best friend? Hopefully you've had a good week. Hopefully you've had a fantastic week.
Gotta hold the line. They all came back.
I'll go ahead and open this while you're little spill here. They all came back. Who came back?
Station now accessible. Thank you for
I don't have to worry about picking up her gun because I've already got it. Who's this guy? He's not, he doesn't like he's dressed as an engineer. I'm doing fantastic. A little tired, but doing fantastic. A little tired, but doing fantastic. Other than that, I had a good day.
Isaac, have you heard from Daniels? We were attacked. She ran the other way.
No, nothing. Medical's a
I don't have my one
slaughterhouse.
gun equipped.
They barricaded access to the morgue.
Let's see. Equip.
Yeah, but the barricade was put together in a hurry.
Move weapon
A
up
hydrazine
here.
tank might blow it open. Just need a detonator, like maybe a
I want
shot
to mess around
pad.
with this gun some.
Nicole could be through there if...
Isaac,
Oh, nice. What kind of podcast you listening to?
I swear to God it was Chen.
Security clearance
But
required.
I saw him die.
I gotta do the whole card key stuff again. Oof.
If they
Yeah, the
barricaded
graphics on this
the
game
morgue,
are so good.
Maybe it was to keep something in.
I wonder if I could change it up to a higher setting, though. What would happen if I did? Let's save before I do that, so that way it doesn't crash the game or something ridiculous. See, I don't want to say we're End of Days or this one. I don't want to say we're the... We'll say we're this one. That'd be fine. Unexpected encounters. Okay, okay. I think I've heard of that before. That's the one with the super, like supernatural stuff, isn't it? Let's see. Retrieve the captain's rig. Let's see what I want to do. I don't know what it is. Hold on. Here. Settings. Can I change? Display graphics. Video options. I've got full screen monitor 1. I've got there. Refresh. Vertical. Yeah, well, let me change the other stuff there. I could probably upgrade the... Okay, there it is. Yeah, I figured it crashed the game. Oh, no, it didn't. It just takes it a minute to redo everything. I wonder if I can put it on... Let's go Ultra. Can't handle Ultra? I couldn't tell any difference to the game anyway. Am I supposed to be able to tell a difference? Maybe it's already on Ultra because it's... Yeah, I like supernatural stuff. I love... My favorite thing, like guilty pleasure back in the day, is I'd stay up all night long. I'd stay up all night, and one of my guilty pleasures of staying up all night was watching ghost stuff, like unsolved like ghost stories and stuff like that used to come on, like Discovery Channel stuff at nights. Absolutely love that stuff. Watch it all the time. That was my absolute guilty pleasure. My absolute guilty pleasure was okay, I can use this. I think I can use this. Sokka, what's going on, man? How you doing? That's the only thing bad about this assault rifle is it seems like it takes a lot of ammo to kill them. Granted, less than 25, which is the like explosion. Come get the puppy. No, I've got too many. My dogs are already a handful. Like my big boy outside, bless his heart. He doesn't realize he's as big as he is. So he's constantly wants me to pick him up. And he's like, jumps on me. I'm the only person he jumps on because he knows I'm, you know, I was the one that used to carry him around when he was a puppy. So he's like, he constantly jumps on me, wanting me to pick him up and carry him around the yard. And I'm like, buddy, you are like 100 pounds. I can pick him up and carry him. I do every once in a while just to, you know, appease him, just for fun. But you're just like, big boy, I can't do that anymore. You're too big for me to carry around. But he doesn't care. So I can't even wear, like, I wear a jacket outside and he decides, I'm gonna jump on daddy and get him all muddy and stuff. You're like, come on. These big old puppers. No, I've got tons. I've got Mika and Raven. They're my inside ones. I've got Aaron and Sasha. They're my outside, you know, Great Pyrenees that stay outside with the animals in the barn. Then I've got about... I've got my 5 goats. I've got my like 50 some chickens. I've got what exactly am I doing here? That took a lot of ammo just to kill this one creature. That's why this gun is just not that good. Edward, thank you for the like, appreciate that. You know, I hate to say it, but I'd notice. I go through like dog food a week. I go through like a 50-pound dog food, a 50-pound bag of dog food in a week. I'd like to say I'd probably notice. I'm not gonna say I wouldn't, but I'd probably notice. How you doing, man? How you doing? I can't open those, can I? Can open
Level 2
those.
security clearance required.
Level 2 security clearance required. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Now, the other day I almost brought home another cat. I was like, what's another cat? And then I said, what is another cat? I mean, yeah, that amount of food's nothing compared to what my dogs eat. A fourth a cup twice a day. What's funny is that's about what my chickens eat.
Entering vacuum. Entering zero gravity.
Entering zero gravity. Whoa. I'm definitely not getting much assault rifle ammo. I might change up the assault rifle to something else because the assault rifle is being disappointing to me. I was hoping it'd actually be pretty good, but it's just not.
Exiting vacuum.
Now, it might have its uses against certain enemies, but... Let's go straight across. I probably, you know, what's funny is I probably wouldn't notice, honestly, as far as like food consumption. I probably wouldn't notice one bit. Hydrazine canister?
Still holding this position. What's happening there? Did you find Nicole?
No sign of her yet. But I found some hydrazine that should work on the barricade. I just need to find a shock pad.
Okay, work fast, Isaac.
Entering zero gravity.
Let's go up here. Rotate.
What the hell? It shook the whole ship. I'll check it out.
Let's shook the whole ship.
Entering vacuum.
Entering vacuum. Yeah, something about this assault rifle just doesn't do it for me. I mean, I want it to be good. It's a cool looking weapon and everything like that, but it just doesn't do the job. Nothing compared to like plasma cutters and stuff like that. What? Oh, okay. Now it does good against him. Can't believe it was still weightless.
God. Took one step out of the captain's nest and Chen, that thing, he almost got me.
You okay?
I trapped him in a damaged escape pod. He's snarling like, this is fucked up. Hurry, Isaac.
Snarling. Sorry about that. And ooh, I'm glad that I know that melee does that now. I've been wasting ammo hitting those. I need to post some pictures of my dogs. I need to post some pictures of my dogs. Pup dogs. Moving in. Okay, I've got 15 bullets in the chamber.
Hazardous anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
What are you? Yep, there's one behind me, isn't it? Yeah, this thing is badly weak. It's surprising me how weak this thing actually is. I thought I could do some real damage with it, but it's definitely not doing anything. Against something you fight through the majority of the game. Play on up here. So I'm definitely gonna probably reinvest in something else. But what is it? You pay 5,000 credits, dollars, 5,000 credits to sell it. Done now? And that's why I carry that with me.
Quarantine lifted.
I was like, I need to carry Big Daddy with me so that way I can make sure I have something to back me up that can do some damage. Because I knew that dadgum assault rifle was a hit and miss, because I remember trying to use it in the original game and it just didn't cut the mustard. It was just not a very good weapon. And I guess it kept up with its reputation. Still not a very good weapon. Not unless there's something I'm missing about it.
Log. Dr. Charles Mercer.
Might be something. They definitely have added harder enemies. That they've added some of the enemies from later game there at the beginning of the game. They definitely did that because a lot of times there's very easy enemies throughout the very first portion of the game. Whereas, like, you know, do one or two leg shots, one or two, you know, one or two legs, one or two arms, and it was done. So very cheap to kill enemies. See, they've added these now, which are marker fragments. I don't know how many you're supposed to pick up. Do you have a counter or something? Armor 30%. Okay, air 100. Clearance. What's... Oh, okay, I see the clearance. Mission objectives, missions. Side missions? See, I've done all the side missions. Except for these two. I've not found this. Indecipherable. I don't know what that is, but there's two I didn't get there. Tutorials. I missed one tutorial somewhere. I missed a couple in whatever this is. Chapter 1? Yeah, 2 there. Chapter 2. Missed 1. Okay. Huh. Those deal with getting the new ending. I don't know how do you check how many you've gotten is a real question. I don't know. It doesn't tell me how many of those I've gotten. Oh wait, show key items. I've got 2 markers. Found in medical, 1 cell corrupted affects a whole body. Found in the flight deck, 1 new starting point alters fate. So these are your key items. A key card with a compiled master security override authorization assigned to Isaac Clarke. So okay, eventually I can the doors that are like master keys I can open now because I have that master, so I don't have to redo that stupid side quest, which is fantastic to see, honestly. So I don't have to redo that side quest, so definitely worth doing that side quest your first playthrough. That way you don't have to worry about it later. That's pretty nice.
Nicole? It's me.
Personal log, Dr. Nicole Brennan. With medication and zero-G therapy, patient Harris is showing improvement.
Tracking rig signal. Dr. Nicole Brennan. Rig location? Inconclusive. Manual rig tracking is available.
See, that's a new side mission there. Investigate the emergency room, so that's where I gotta go. Alright, can I get a new weapon? Because I'm gonna change this weapon out. I don't want to use this assault rifle. This assault rifle is kind of garbage, I'm not gonna lie. Definitely not worth the resources. Guess we'll try it on one of these little guys. One per chapter, so I've gotten 2. So if there's 1 per chapter, we're doing good. We've got 2 of them. So if that's the case, we'll get it. Like I said, it's supposedly a secret ending. I like New Game Pluses because you get to kind of like mess around with weapons and stuff you didn't get a chance to mess around with in the first. You see, just not good. That's a lot of ammo just to kill that one little creature. And here's 25 bullets. That didn't make up where I just used what ammo I had there to kill one of those. Now I can hit him with that grenade. That's 25 bullets. And that's not bad. Like, that's a decent thing to kill him with that. But that's a lot of bullets just to kill one little thing, if you ask me. A lot of resources for one kill. So I might try another one of the weapons eventually. Maybe I kind of want to try that Ripper. I don't know. We'll look at the other weapons. Yeah, the only thing I'm missing is one of the whatever the weapon upgrade is that you got to find somewhere on the map. One of the I guess you consider it a hidden upgrade. I guess it's a hidden upgrade. I don't know what the upgrade technically is, but I've got all the nodes open on it, so it's not like it's...
I'm heading back there now.
Watch the voltage on that pad. I'm not losing anyone else.
What door is that? Oh, this door I need to go into, is it? Run to the wrong side. Yeah, see, it's just not potent enough. It just doesn't do what it needs to do. So I might go with something different. What other weapons do I got? Yeah, let's just store that, because that's just smooth storage. What other weapons is there? There is the plasma cutter, pulse rifle, force gun, line gun, which line gun is more or less like the plasma cutter, just bigger, flamethrower, and then the Ripper, gravity well, primary fire. Oh, it's a short range kinetic boost driver. I don't know, flamethrower seems pretty cool, but I just don't think it does a lot of damage. The Ripper's probably the coolest of them. What I want to try. That's the real thing. Let's go with the Ripper. Okay, let's go to the shop. Like let's see, where's Ripper upgrade? Eventually I'll upgrade everything, so it doesn't really matter what I, don't keep or whatever. I can upgrade some weapons. Let me go back to this upgrade bench over here. I'm gonna upgrade. Oh, what's not on my upgrade right now? Let's equip the Ripper. Equip up here. I want to use this. I wish. This one didn't really have very good melee. See, this had a cool ability in that. Like being able to shoot down a blade, hold it, and like just grind stuff up. Where's that upgrade bench? Or remove all the ones from the assault rifle, make this thing stronger. It requires a level 3. I didn't go on that one, so obviously there's something in there I can get. Here we go. Yep, got that. I want to go back to the pulse rifle. I can reset all. 5,000, yes. Or the Ripper. See, Ripper, I'm only missing one. I think it was the line gun. Oh, yeah, I forgot. No adjacent nodes. Additional ricochet. Damage. Capacity, duration. Damage, duration. Capacity. Duration. Duration. Gain another ricochet. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's try this thing out. That's a good thing about New Games Plus. You can play around with certain guns. I think I honestly got the two best guns there is anyway. I could just went down this way. I think I honestly got the two best guns there is anyway, which was the my charge beam and the my one monster, the plasma cutter. I think that's the two best weapons you can probably use. There wasn't an occasion that I couldn't handle with those two weapons. If things started getting hairy, I could pull out the charge beam and it would take care of stuff real quick. I wonder when they see Isaac. What's with that armor, Isaac? We'll go right here. See what you're. Let's see what weapon you talk about. If you're talking about one that looks like a stun baton, let's see. Go over my storage, just where my weapons are. So my weapons, you have this here, which was a force gun. This is a line gun. This right here is a flamethrower. This is a pulse rifle, and this is my plasma cutter. That's what these weapons are here. That's very strong. In the shop, you said? Shop. Oh, you're talking about like this stuff down here? Like that? That is the ammo for the assault rifle. Yeah, it looks like a stun baton or a grenade. Yeah, see this thing right here? That is pulse rounds. It's for the pulse rifle. These ballistic rounds are standard issue for the CEC and PCSI security staff. Yeah, it looks like a grenade. I always thought like a frag grenade or something like that. That's what it looked like to me.
Get his rig codes, and the computer's all ours.
Security clearance required for that, okay.
Security clearance required.
Security clearance required.
Security clearance required.
I thought it wants me to have security clearance, even though I've got like that one high one.
We can't handle so many promises, and the command crew won't tell us what's happening.
No, that'd be really cool if they'd let you like carry over like, you're obviously an experienced Dead Space player kind of thing, you know? That'd be really cool if they did it. That.
Medical log, Dr. Nicole Brennan. So much for being paranoid.
Autopsy area. That's an interesting gun. I don't know how well it's going to do later on. I mean, it's good. I'm not going to say, oh, that's a bad gun. Pretty darn good gun. It is. It's pretty darn killer, it seems like. I just wonder how it's going to do once you start getting a lot more enemies on you. Oh, bless me. Sorry about that. Excuse me. Yeah, it seems like it's a lot of damage per second, but its wind up is what gets it. Like, you have to keep that blade on somebody. Get off me. See, it seems like it could be pretty good, but stuff like that happens. Like, if you can get close to those little dudes, it destroys them. Yeah, you had to get him to get to you. That's a big thing I can see with it. Like, you want him to get to you. It's good. Heal up a little bit. That's a level 2 door. I just want to figure out how the ricochet works. You're supposed to get ricochets with it, but I wonder if they would lock onto something. It feels like it should lock onto something when you're doing that ricochet, but it doesn't. So when you do that, very strong. I just want to figure out a little bit more with it. So, very, very good close range weapon.
Sir, it's Terrence Kine. You were in surgery, so I left this with Warwick. He'll be this week. I just got the latest report from Aegis 7.
And it's very ammo efficient. That's another thing I've noticed with it.
Security request retrieved.
He left me. I woke in the dark with them scratching in the walls.
If you think about it, the whole time I'm using it, I'm not using a whole lot of ammo. Entering back.
Breach detected.
Let's find a battery. There it is. Yeah, she's like in there like cutting up some dude. She went crazy. That marker causes you to go crazy is what it is. Like the farther you're on, you start having delusions, and they start talking about like weird delusions and stuff like that. The longer you're around that the marker, and I'm guessing she has some kind of delusion, was cutting some dude up, and then she ends up slitting her own throat or something crazy. It was my favorite part. Yeah, stasis pack. Okay, I need to be prepared for this. Main thing I want to do is get out here before this thing right here does what it's going to do. Like that. There we go.
Isaac,
Keep all that from happening. That time I was prepared for it.
Fuck me.
He transferred like 2 on me.
Transmitting codes now. I saw it, Hammond. A flying one turned the captain's body into another one of those things. Same must have happened to Chen.
God, maybe the command computer has something. Where's Daniels when you need her? Head back to the security checkpoint. It's safer there.
Yeah.
At least I can upgrade your clearance.
Security clearance required.
Yep, you can, I believe you can have it spinning and fire it also. Like, as it's sitting in front of you, you can fire it off real quick. I believe. Dan, what's up, man? Hello, hello. Hope you've had a good week, Dan. Hope everything went well for you, my man.
Isaac.
What the hell's happening?
The computer says the Ishimura's engines are offline. We're on a decaying orbit toward Aegis 7.
Oh, God. I have to get to engineering.
There's no time. That tram
Has to
station's
get to
offline.
engineering.
Unless... Here. Head back to the flight
Chapter
deck. I'll guide
3,
you from there.
nice.
If this damage report's
Game's
right, there's a
great.
shortcut to engineering.
Game is great so far, man. I'm doing a new game plus right now, and you can get a secret ending doing new game plus. So I was like, I want to do it, try to get it. But definitely great game, Dan. I'm loving it so far. And the fact that it's got like the new game plus is great. I think that's one thing that hurt that Callisto protocol quite a bit, is the fact that it had new game plus, but it was like it just now came out like 2 months after the game launched, which, you ask me, just not a smart thing. Favorite weapon? What's this thing called? Charge beam? A contact beam. This contact beam thing is incredibly strong. It's monstrous. This Ripper, I'm messing around with it. The Ripper's extremely good too. But my first two weapons I played through and maxed out. First two I maxed out in my playthrough was the plasma cutter. Of course, did the plasma cutter. And I did the let's see, I think we're going up to the, I don't know why I'm going here.
Flight deck tram control.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I'm trying to figure out what I want to play through now because I was like, I want to try some different weapons out. The burst rifle, or the whatever it is, it's just not good. I can't get anything going with that gun. It's disappointing me. I tried to use it, and I'll try out this Ripper. So far, this Ripper has been really good. Ripper's been really good. But I'd say the two best is this contact beam is incredibly strong, and then the plasma cutter is just a well-rounded weapon. Now this is probably one of the best close-up weapons, I'll tell you that much.
Security recording retrieved.
Let's just save down here, new arrivals. If I were to pick my favorite out of the two, if I was like, I had to pick one, I gotta say I like Dead Space more. But I don't think Callisto Protocol, it gets a lot of grief.
Isaac, this damage report says there's a broken cargo lift just beyond the hangar doors. I'll open them now.
Entering zero gravity.
It gets a lot of grief.
You'll need your thrusters to reach it.
Yeah, it does crazy amounts of damage, Dan. Definitely the Ripper is incredibly strong.
Entering vacuum.
See, I could have got that other rig earlier. It was right over there. I didn't know that. Just go by it. No reason to fight it, I don't think. Yeah, I'm messing around with the Ripper now, and like I said, I'm thoroughly enjoying the Ripper. Do I think it's as good as the
Exiting zero gravity.
plasma cutter? In certain aspects, if you got something that can do heavy damage from a distance, like I've got this contact beam. Like that's just ridiculous. Killed him. Nothing they can do about it.
Clearance confirmed.
The flamethrower I've not messed around with much. I tried it. I tried it out, and before I upgraded. Now with upgrades it might be better. I'm not gonna say it's bad, but prior to with upgrades it just doesn't do enough upfront damage to make it worth, if you know what I'm saying. Like this gun right here is like stunning them and like kind of making them like jump around a little bit as you're trying to fight them. So you want to have that little bit of like stutter. Oh yeah. I probably prefer this more than I do Callisto, but I enjoy Callisto Protocol close to it. And I think the reason being it was like a whole new experience because I didn't know really the story or anything that was going on with Callisto Protocol. So it was good. I liked it. Is it better than this? No. I think Dead Space, the weapon system, everything about Dead Space is just very good. But you know, a lot of people, I think the reason why a lot of people don't like Callisto Protocol, or at least it left a bad taste in their mouth, is because of like the opening day of like the shuttering and stuff like that. Like everybody was calling it the Shutter Protocol when it first came out, and a lot of people got refunds on it because they got upset.
Engineering law.
And I can understand getting upset on it because you know, you sit there and waited for this big AAA game to come out, and then when it finally drops, it doesn't run right. I can see where people were upset with it.
We thought the rioting was the
But
worst of it.
I don't think it deserved all the hate it got. I think it was good.
Any news on the engines?
Yeah.
But I think this also has.
They're out of fuel.
Oh.
The centrifuge is offline.
Yeah, sorry. That nostalgia factor to it also that people really like.
Can you handle it alone?
Sure. Fix the centrifuge, get the fuel running, and do a full restart. But you'll need the stabilizer orbit from there.
Standing by. Fast as you can, Isaac.
Going this way. In here? I thought the combat system in Callisto Protocol was pretty fun too. I'd say there's probably some people who didn't care much for it though, because at times it seems like it could get repetitive with it, because all you had to do was kind of like you had to hold left and hold right and hold left, hold right.
Logging security card.
Oh, Ripper upgrade, nice. So, well, I wanted to do this upgrade. So the final upgrade for the Ripper I just got, okay. Ripper does what now? Ripper gains an additional ricochet. So it just gets a bunch of additional ricochets. I don't know how I feel about that. It's yet to prove itself worthy with the ricochets. But it's maxed out now. The spinning blade is still the way to go, I think. What's this door?
Autopsy report, Dr. Nicole Brennan. Rig identifies the subject was junior engineer David Swenson. The subject was dismembered after falling into machinery, allowing... God. So
yeah. Yeah, the dodge where you just like hold left, hold right, hold left. Yeah, the bounce thing is kind of weird. It can bounce 4 times now, I guess. Let's see. If I shoot it, it was that 1, 2, 3, 3 or 4 times. I don't know. It's so quick I couldn't tell. But that doesn't seem that strong to me. Now, yeah, probably for small rooms with multiple enemies, but it just makes you think, how much damage does that do compared to some of the other stuff you can do? I can't look at it. Oh, I'm tired.
Dr. Kine studied the marker. Dr. Kine has vanished. Unless he's with the survivors on the mining deck. You'll rest easy now, David.
Rest easy now, David. Finds Kind's mining deck hideout. I'll mess around with this bounce a little bit more. If it had like a what's the word for it? Some kind of like targeting, then I could see it being good. Like if it bounced off the wall and went right to something else.
We need help down in engineering.
Scared the crap out of me.
I don't want to.
If it had like, if it bounced off the wall and kind of like a smart bounce, then I could see it being good. But I don't think it has any kind of smart bounce. I was gonna kill it, but it got away. I've not run across a marker yet. See, I do like you're able to do
Fuel
that.
reserves depleted. Main engines offline.
It's this way. I think I can turn other stuff on before I do that one.
Refueling sequence activated. Additional fuel required for engine restart.
Blew him up. Yeah, stasis does a little bit of damage now, which is pretty interesting. Yeah, if it had some kind of homing bounce, it would be OP. It just doesn't have that, so I don't know where to really, how I really feel about it. I mean, it's not bad. Got fired after the fact. So I guess it's more or less you should do your blade, and when it's getting ready to run out, shoot it and get that additional hit from it. I'm gonna guess that's probably the way I should use it, and I just got to get used to doing that. But I want to figure out if I just fire it once, if I press the right trigger, does the blade stay out and I don't have to hold the button? Because so far I've been holding the button every time I do it. If I don't hold the button, does it just stay there? I haven't paid attention to it. Let's see, if I just go aim, pull the trigger, it stays out, and then okay. Okay, I don't have to hold the button. I thought maybe I had to hold it to stay there, but no. Okay. Now I know, so we can use it a little bit more effectively. A tad bit more effectively. Okay, that worked out a little bit. I should have just blew that up over there and we've been a little bit better off, but I'm experimenting.
Southbound done, Chief. Progress report filed by Jacob Temple. The engine problems aren't a malfunction. Someone shut off the fuel lines to primary engine and
Someone
damaged the valve.
shot off the fuel lines. Did they now? Yeah. Yeah, I'll figure it's good. It's good, it's just not. There's no reason not to shoot it at the end. Here's something. Give me this. I do like the way it. I got
Isaac.
Daniels is all in your face. Isaac.
You made it.
Thank God. After the bridge, we thought that...
I barely heard myself in the computer core. I can hear them, but I don't think they know I'm here. Isaac, I've tracked down your rig. You're in engineering, right? I'll get myself admin privileges. Maybe I can help.
Here are the lights. Yeah, I'd rather keep life support, lose the lights. I'm okay without the lights. I can deal with that. Grab this. Slam her down.
Refueling sequence activated. Sufficient fuel to fire primary engine.
Okay, I've got a fuel reading. Only a quarter full, but it should be enough.
What are you? That's different.
Move fast, Isaac.
That's a new enemy. Okay, so there actually is new enemies. They're little kids, but they're red. Definitely new enemies. Let's heal up quite a bit. The little kids are red now. Let's see. Huh. Noisy area here. So that's a new enemy. Interesting. So little red, whatever they are, seem pretty tanky too. I died later on in my first playthrough. Later on in my first playthrough, I died. I don't remember where at, but It was probably at the bridge against the first little boss encounter, because I didn't know what to do. I didn't have any stasis or anything to deal with him. So it made him kind of a pain to deal with. But I took care of him eventually. Once I figured out like a way to cheese him, then I was able to kill him pretty easy. I think that's my first death came to that guy. I might have died somewhere else, but I don't remember. Oh yeah, I did. It was those guys spitting at me, because I don't remember those guys being able to spit at you. I don't remember the dude being able to spit at you. Okay. But so far in this playthrough, no, I haven't died yet. But they definitely did throw stronger enemies into this.
Clearance confirmed.
Clearance confirmed. Health. This. Nothing else in here? No. Over here.
Clearance confirmed.
That. I guess I can start upgrading something else. There is actually technically one that, because it's a difficulty called impossible. It's basically you're playing hard. What I'm playing now, this mode, and you're not allowed to die. If you die, the game's over. It's kind of like, what is it, Grounded? And I think it's The Last of Us. I got that one maxed. This one's maxed out all the way. I've not got my contact beam maxed out, which is, once this thing gets maxed out, it'll probably be a monster. But I think the only thing it'll probably end up getting is more secondary fire. What was this thing's doing? Increase the size of secondary fire's projectile, which is pretty nice. Greatly increases the explosion size, so it greatly increases the size, and then greatly increases. There's force gun, which I don't think that'd be that good. But I can get its first upgrade. The line gun I've not gotten any upgrades for. I don't know where those are. The flamethrower I've gotten one upgrade for it, which is a high pressure nozzle. So. What's this decontamination room coming up? Yeah, they got a whole difficulty for it. Oh, goodness. Oh, I can tell. The lack of sleep is getting back at me. Probably finish this chapter up and then... You're not running from me. That sucks. Yeah, they definitely added a lot harder enemies around the map versus what they had first time through.
thank you for your patience.
So that's pretty cool. I do like that they actually made the game harder to accommodate your character being stronger in a new game plus. Yeah, it'd be hard. That'd be my thing. Like you can technically continue, but it turns it back to normal hard mode. You can't continue it if you want to like get the achievement for it. Impossible mode. It works for those. What is this? Okay. I think I'm gonna call it a night right here. I am wore out and ready for bed. We'll play some more of this tomorrow. We might try to just, I don't know, I might do a day stream tomorrow actually, and play some of this tomorrow day. If I don't think I got anything planned tomorrow day. Besides I take my daughter to school and then I actually have the day off to, you know, hang out and play some games. So we might jump back into this tomorrow. Play some quiet. We'll try to finish this up and see this extra the extra ending we got here. Yeah, learning a bunch. I am learning as I play through this even a second time through. You're learning stuff that I didn't know now. So I'm trying to find what weapons I like. So that's pretty cool. Learning what weapons do what and how they, you know, do. So pretty good. You guys over here on Facebook, I might try to send you if I can get it to work. I don't know. I couldn't find where my dashboard was on the what is it, the one thing. So let me see if I can get us over there so I can send you guys over, do a raid perhaps, but I can't ever get it to do it now. They've changed what Facebook has on here and I don't know where it's at. I can go here, but there we go. There we go. I can go back to here. It's okay. I'm gonna send you guys over to Igor here on Facebook. So if you guys want to go over there, he's playing that. He's right at the end of the game. You guys got to miss the end of the game. You might want to check it out over there. So I'm gonna send you guys over there, and everybody else, you guys have a wonderful night. Stay safe out there. If you guys can't tune in for the day stream tomorrow, I probably won't play this for a day stream tomorrow. The more I think about it, because I don't want to. If you guys can't tune in for the day stream tomorrow, I don't want you guys to miss out on it. But also for you guys to know, if I ever do any day streams or anything like that and you miss out on it and you can't watch it on Facebook, you can also check me out over on YouTube. All my live stuff's over there on YouTube too, so I'm multi-streaming over there. So if you guys want to check it out over there, you certainly can. Just do ! socials. It's either socials or social, I can't remember, in the chat here, and it'll give you all that good stuff and give you links to that. So guys, take it easy, stay safe out there. I'm gonna send you guys over to Igor. Make sure to stop in, tell him I said hello, and if you guys haven't followed his page, drop him a follow. But guys, take it easy and have a wonderful night. Him out. Later, guys.